Exactly why you the captain of this defense, bro. Yeah. The way that you conduct yourself.
We're gonna keep going,
first
bro.
Step to the beginning, first snap to the last.
No doubt.
Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man. Michael Bennett is traded to the Dallas Cowboys. 7th round pick was involved. 7th round pick going to New England. Dallas gets Michael Bennett. They got him for cheap. Man. That's not a bad pickup. It's not a bad pickup. It's not a bad pickup. It's actually a really good pickup for a team who think they're going somewhere. You know what I mean? It's a really good pickup. 7th round pick. Let's do it. But you got to be crazy to think that 2 of our adversaries didn't link up. You know, it's a lot of people that could have used them. They sent him somewhere where it wouldn't do them any damage, and where they could possibly think it could do us some damage, give them more leverage. Listen, this is the bottom line. These guys are only 1 game ahead of us. They are only 1 game ahead of us. And I'm going to make a simple correction to a lot of guys who must have fell and bumped their head. It is not over. By a long shot, it's not over. We're done being upset about what happened on Sunday Night Football. We done. But this thing is far from over. Period. I had to have the same type of video last year, and we're going to do it again to keep proving that it's not over until it's over. You know what I'm saying? And also, one more thing. Michael Bennett was not on our Super Bowl roster. I'm tired of people saying that to me. Michael Bennett was not on a team that won a Super Bowl. He came the year after. He came the defending season. He was probably the best edge rusher we had last year. I'm not gonna lie. He not no slouch. Nevertheless, don't make us no difference. We cross that bridge when we see them guys. But, I looked at both teams' schedules. I'm talking about the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. The scheduling is in our favor. First of all, this is how I feel. I feel if you beat the Bills, I feel you win the division. I feel that strongly about this one win right here. I feel you win the division. So let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles remaining schedule right now. Obviously, we know we got the Buffalo Bills. Period. We know we got the Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? Then after the Bills, we got 3 straight home games. 3 straight home games. The toughest stretch of our schedule that's left is these 3 straight games that are at home. Mind you, we just was on the road for 3 straight games. Now we come back home for 3 straight games. Very, very weird schedule. It's hard for me to believe that after we beat the Bills, which I feel like we're going to beat the Bills. After we beat the Bills, that we're going to lose 3 straight home games to the Bears, New England, and Seattle. One of them or 2 of them is going to fall by us. I don't think we beat all 3 of them, but I'm confident that when we beat the Bills, we beat the Bears. You know what I mean? I don't want to look too far ahead, but after we play the Bills on the road, we come back home for the Bears, New England, and Seattle. You know what I'm saying? The Bears, New England, and Seattle, all at home. That's where we want them. We want them to come to us, to play us. So I feel like that's very favorable for us. Then you get down to the last 5 games of our schedule: Miami, New York, Washington, Dallas, and New York. You got to be kidding me, man. And you want me to think that it's over. You want me to think that the divisional race is over. Let me repeat the last 5 games again: Miami, New York, Washington, Dallas, New York. Come on, man. Come on. At that time we should be healthy, and it's time to take care of business again. Let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys remaining schedule. The Dallas Cowboys didn't even hit the toughest part of their schedule yet. They didn't even hit the toughest part of their schedule. After the bye, they on the bye right now. They have no more buys to break some of this stuff up. So if they start getting injuries and stuff like that, people are going to miss games. They're going through their week right now to where they get everybody healthy. They come off the bye and they play the Giants, which ain't really a gimme if you ask me. Then you got the Vikings, then you got Detroit, then you got New England, then you got the Bears, then you got the Rams. You compare that 5-game stretch to our last 5 games. Now, again, the Philadelphia Eagles: Miami, New York, Washington, Dallas, New York. Now let's talk about this 5-game stretch that's about to happen for these guys after this New York game. Vikings, Detroit, New England, Bills, Rams. Come on, man. Come on. I think all them teams got winning records. I'm not pretty sure where Detroit is at. I know Detroit is playing pretty good football. They got fleeced on a couple games, but that's tough. That's tough. Also, the thing about the Dallas Cowboys schedule is they don't have any back-to-back home games left on the schedule. I don't think they had any at all this year, that I think about it. They at the Giants, they away for the Vikings, they at Detroit, they at New England, they back home for the Bills. You see what I'm saying? They away for Chicago, they back home for the Rams, they away to Philly, they back home for the Redskins. Come on, man. Eagles, we got 3 straight home games in a row lined up. Then we get New York and Dallas at home. Go on the road to Washington. That's not a big deal. Go on the road to Miami. I'll take it. I'll take that if that's one of our last road games left. You know what I'm saying? It's not over by a long shot, man. I'm not asking nobody to have no type of false hope. But if you have a brain, look at the schedules. It's nowhere near over. Look at the schedules. Now, you would think that these guys would lose to New England, the Vikings. You would think these guys would lose to the Rams. You would think these guys would lose to Chicago. It's hard to say who would lose to who, but you know these going to be some dog fights. The Vikings, Detroit, New England. Come on, man. That's a loss. They go to New England and play New England. That's a loss. Come on, man. They go to Chicago, not looking good. The Rams just read up with Jalen Ramsey, who's going to chase Amari Cooper all over them. Listen, man, it's looking like it's in favor for us. It's looking like it's in favor for us. We beat the Bills. We end up 4-4. That puts us at what? A half game behind first place. They come off and lose on the bye. I think that'll put them at 4-4 as well. You know what I'm saying? Now they only hold the tiebreaker. You hear me? Now they only hold the tiebreaker over us. We beat Chicago. That put us at 5-4. Now we up. You see what I'm saying, bruh? Now we're up. I'm trying to tell you, man, this thing is far from over. Far from over. You know what I mean? And I'm not asking anybody to have no faith. This is what I will say, though. Once we win a division, once we come back, once we start showing our brass and start getting healthy, we've been embarrassed. Cool, we've been embarrassed. 2-game losers. A lot of people think we on a 3-game losing streak. No, that's y'all that was on that. We're not on a 3-game losing streak. We were embarrassed. Things happened to us. It's cool. It's cool. I'm starting to think that losing to the Dallas Cowboys, the way we lost to the Dallas Cowboys, was one of the best things that happened to us this season. You know what I'm saying? I believe that we will see a totally different team. And I've been watching the Bills. I've been looking at the Bills. I've been looking at the Bills' last couple games. You know what I'm saying? They were not even supposed to win against Miami, if you ask me, man. The ball rolled in their favor. Miami having bad luck. I'm not worried about what you do to a team like Miami who don't have no wins on the season. I'm not worried about that, man. I'm worried about our remaining schedule and the remaining schedule of the team in our division that's currently holding the spot that we need to chase down, because there will be no wild card coming out the NFC East. I can't see it happening with the Vikings. I mean, it could. You never know what happened, but I can't see a wild card coming out the East. I can't see it right now. The East is too bad. It's too close. The Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys would basically both have to lose only 2 games for a wild card to come out of this, man. And I see the Dallas Cowboys schedule being way tougher than ours. You see what I'm saying? I see it being way tougher than ours. And this is the point I'm trying to make. Being as though our last 5 games look really, really favorable for us, and we got a lot of home games coming up on this tail end of the schedule, I feel like that a move should have been made, but we're not going to cry over spilled milk. We're not going to cry over spilled milk. It's a lot of things that could possibly be in the works that we don't know about. Who knows? Maybe we get some news today. But if you want to compare schedules, I think that we got a really good shot at salvaging this season, man. And a lot of people have been asking me about this hoodie right here, man. houseofhoodies.com. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see it right there. houseofhoodies.com. I put the link in the description. Use code Brunson. You get your hoodie, man. Get it tailor-made for whatever team you represent, man. You ain't just got to be an Eagles dude, man. This hoodie comes in all teams, all flavors, all colors, all sizes. I'm gonna get you squared away. I'm gonna put that link in the description. I'm gonna show you a little bit more of it, though. You know what I mean? I choose to get mine with the 52 for the Super Bowl 52. You know what I mean? Throw Brunson on the back. Patches, the attention to detail, man. houseofhoodies.com, man. They do you real good, man. They do you real good over there, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, the tailspin of the schedule, and how it pertains to us still being able to salvage this season, man. Let's get it.